Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Inventory Management Portal. This is Raza, and today I am going to tell you how can we do redirection based on roles and navigate towards our dashboard. In the previous lecture I have demonstrated you how to do user authentication, and now let's have a quick go through on the role based redirection. Let's start. In the previous lecture I have done something like this. Let me show you again so that you can understand. You can see if the data is successful or the login is successful or the data is validated, the data is displayed, but if you enter wrong details, you see it is showing me wrong password and or username. Now in order to make it more professional, let's do something else. What we have to do, instead of displaying this thing, what we can do, we can simply remove this data and just write here if, and after getting authenticated we'll specify $role. If the role is equals to admin, let me write here admin, and let us go and verify inside MySQL and check the data inside the roles table. You can see we have admin here and we have manager. So if the role is equals to admin, then what we have to do, we have to redirect to header, and we have to specify here location. This is the redirection in PHP. So location, and where I wanted to go, I wanted to go to my dashboard page. So let's open that dashboard page. That was admin dashboard, that is this one. Let's copy, cancel it, and come here and paste. So admindb.php, I wanted to go at this page. Okay, so .php, that's one thing. But if it is not the admin, then we should go somewhere else. Simple as that. One more thing that we have to do is we have to create the session also. For that purpose, let us create a session. So when we create a session, whenever we wanted to create a session, what we do, we write here session underscore start, and then we have to create a session at this point, that is $_ session, and then the name of the session, that is, let's say, role ID. We have to specify the name as name, because we wanted to store the name of the user, and we can write here $name. So this is the session, and we have successfully stored the session, created a session and stored the name inside the session. Now what we have to do, we have to go on the admindb.php. So let's open that admindb. This is our you can say the side panel and the dashboard panel. Here what we have to do, we have to create a PHP marker, and we have to display the session data also. So we'll display the session after a while, but let's first check whether we are navigating towards our from our PHP to the admindb or not. So let's check it. Click on the browser and navigate to dashboard. So I have entered correct details. Now click login. You see I have successfully navigated towards my admin dashboard. Okay, now here I will authenticate my sessions. So what I can do here, okay, one thing, let us check it again. If I write here authenticate.php again, we'll specify the session. So this is my login, right? So if I pass here invalid details, so you see it is not going forward. Now on the admin dashboard.php, we have to specify the session and validate the session. Let's create something here at the bottom, because it's also a PHP page. So what we can do, if we have to specify here PHP, and we can write here session underscore start, and what we can do, we can write here if $_ session, and the name of the session was name, and we can write here is set. If the session is there, then it's fine, but if the session is not available and somebody tries to enter without by directly entering the name, we should simply redirect to the login page. So header and specify your location where I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back to authenticate.php and then save it. Okay, now let's come here and write here the admin DB page name. You see right now the session is there, okay, but if I close the browser and if I open the browser again and if I paste the URL, sorry, that was, let me write it again, from this page. Let's go from here. You see, though I have started the admin DB page, but because my session was not there, it redirected me to the authenticate page. Now if I write here Ali and 12345 is the password and login, we redirected here, and when I copy this URL and when I pasted URL, I am still logged in. Okay, now here I'll specify the logout button, and here I'll display the details that are the welcome Ali or something like that. So let's do that also. Home link, we have to go to the admin DB page, and here we have specified somewhere home and link and all that. So where is that? Let me show you that. We have the toggle menu here, and then we have the, yes, home and link. You can see this is the UL that is utilized. So where should I close this tag? I should remove here this UL and I should close this UL at this point. So I should remove this, sorry. So removed everything, that's my div, and here I wanted to specify, let's first check, yes, let's remove this internal thing. Now that's fine, and you see navbar, ML auto, and these all are the bootstrap classes. So instead of UL I am specifying here the a tag, a, and a tag close. And what I can write inside this a tag, I have to specify here logout, one thing, and when I click on this logout button I should navigate somewhere. Okay, so I have to write here href, somewhere means the login page basically, so I'll write it, no problem. But one thing that we have to specify here is the welcome message. So how can I specify the welcome message? It's very simple. You have to write here PHP markers, and this is your session. So if the session is available, session is also started, so you can write here echo welcome and then $_ session, and the name of the session was name, and then the logout will be displayed. Okay, and then we have semicolon at the end, sorry, at this point. Okay, PHP and then the a tag, the logout. I think there is a problem. Okay, what we can do, we can specify here a variable, let's say name equals to $_ session. First store the session value inside this variable, that is name, and then instead of this session _ name we'll simply display here $name. Okay, now you see the error is removed, and now let's check what's the output of this. So you see it is saying that undefined symbol _ session. Okay, where is that _ session, where I have written _ session? Okay, one thing that we have to do here, we have to start the session at this point also. So session _ start semicolon, and then we'll get the session name and then we'll display it. Now let's go and check what's the output. You see what's written, so welcome Ali and logout. So when we click on the logout button, we should go on the logout page. So let's create a new file, let's create PHP and HTML5 create, and here remove everything, simply write PHP, and what we can do, we can write here session _ start. So to destroy the session we have to come on this page and we'll write here session _ unset one thing, and that's one function, and then other function we have session underscore destroy. Okay, so these are the two things that we have to do, session underscore destroy and session underscore unset. So all the sessions that are there will be destroyed and unsetted. So the name of this page will be logout.php. Don't write PHP because it's a PHP page already. So logout.php. Now what we can do, on the admin page, on the logout, in the href, I'll write here, please go to the logout. When you click on this, go to the logout.php. Simple. When you go to the logout.php and after the sessions are terminated or destroyed or unset, you can say, then we'll redirect to the header, and then location colon, and then we specify the authenticate page, that is our login page. That's it. So this is how we go towards navigate it towards our login page again. So let's start it again. Close this and go to your authenticate PHP page and preview in Chrome, and now you see we have the login page. When you click it, nothing is happening. When you write here Ali and the password, if this is correct, then we navigate it towards our dashboard page. Now the session is created and you see the session is working on the next tab also. Now when I click on the logout, you see I have redirected towards the authenticate page, and when I paste the admin DB, you see I am again redirected to the login page. That means that our session is successfully destroyed and we have successfully redirected and created a session and authenticated the user perfectly. So I hope you have understood this, guys. So if you don't understand anything, please do write me and ask me the questions if you have any queries. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.